Good afternoon. Our content this time is nervous breakdown. But before I continue, I will be reading some passage in the Bible in order to calm down your anxiety. Okay? So, I will take in from Matthew 6:31. Therefore, do not, okay? Do not be anxious saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? Then on the 34, therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. Okay, so ito yung problema natin. So, I'm just making it at a little simple because, meaning, in the reality of life, to be honest with you folks, if we don't have food, no matter what, we get hungry. When we get hungry, we get sick. And when we get sick, talagang magkasaltik sa utak. Okay? So, especially in my case, folks, I'm a proponent. That's the reason why I got a mental depressions because of my hysteria depression attack. What do you mean by hysteria depression attack, ma'am? It's the allergy of food that we intake. But our topic is nervous breakdowns. Why I am related this one? Because I am a proponent that whatever we read, whatever we eat, and whatever we think, it reflects in our brains. That's why there are some people who are depressed and been through an anxiety will goes down to nervous breakdown. Okay? So, ang nervous breakdown din, folks, even deaths or credits like me. That's the reason why I am also having a nervous breakdown because I have so many credits na hindi ko siya kayang bayaran. That's why I'm sharing this experience of mine in order for others to really calm down themselves so that we are not going to hell or cemetery. Okay, so ito lang din. So nervous breakdowns. What are the symptoms and basically what's inside the brain of any human beings who are having nervous breakdowns? Especially for young teenagers, 19 years old and below. Sila kasi yung inaatake. These are the ages where they are having an attacks for nervous breakdowns. It's okay for matured women, men and women to have this kind of mental illness since they are already matured and their body, they know how to control their mind, their physical body, and their finances in order for it to sustain whatever the roots of their or the causes of their breakdowns. Pero my focus is young teenagers because the physically or generally the symptoms or the effects or what's inside the brain of any nervous breakdowns patients or sickness people is that you see ghost, did human beings who was run by or by accidents or they are killed. If you ask me, ma'am, if did you experience that one? Yes, folks. Pangit din sa akin. The only difference with my experience when I see ghost, the other people who are with me see them as well. Okay? Glimpse. Okay? Makikita mo yung patay na nandyan. And then in my case, I have to travel because I have to trace them down because at the night time, they will follow me and talk to me, the spirits of that dead human beings. And generally, it's my relatives, far away relatives, or ever my friends that are dead or accidents. And then, the bottom line for that as well is the teaching or the installations in my brains is that my old American man he took suicide. Oh, he took suicide daw. Yun ang revelations ng spirits for me. In return, for me not to get mad and to really track down that the causes of stroke to any old women or matured men and women or anyone who have stroke, kontrolado ng Diyos. Controlled by the spirits. Yun ang proponent ko. Okay? So, yun lang din. Yun ang pangit sa akin kasi i-reflect ko talaga, i-deflect ko talaga parang ilaw na Diyos ang may control those people who got stroke na maganda lang ngayon tapos biglang namatay kasi na-stroke, o sino ang may control dyan? Okay, so there are so many crazy, or meaning mentally depressed peoples or whatever mental illnesses people, they are complaining that they got slapped by the demons or by the devil, or in my case I got choked, tapos tinadyakan din ako, tapos tinatakot din ako ng mga ghost. Marami pa yan, long durations. So, you cannot sleep with having nervous breakdown. And I also explain na yung loud voices, they are sensitive. In my case, folks, when I got nervous breakdown, I am sensitive with the languages. Meaning to say, when you speak to me, you must be speaking English, or else I have headaches. Okay, tapos may nervous breakdown din ako sa videos through online. Pag pangit yung videos ko, mas lumala na siya ngayon. Back then, when I was younger, I don't like to watch any movies or scary movies. Any movies who have zombies or any scary killings or killings movie, I don't like to watch that. So, I really don't like, I did never indulge myself to watch those kind of movies. So, I am such a focus on romantic, maybe porn movies, even porn movies. I'm so much choosy. Choosy na talaga ako, folks. I know what I want. I studied my life since birth. I know what I want, and my mom knows already what I'm allergic with, what is I have to avoid. Why? Because I'm afraid. So I don't like to harm myself. Why would I harm myself? I like to live longer without stress. Pero talagang nag-ano yung G ko. I don't like to stress, folks. Kaso lang pag pera, if it's money, folks, ang pangit. Money is one of the causes of nervous breakdowns, especially for women in the Philippines. Ang dami kong relatives nagka-nervous breakdowns. Ako rin, talagang may nervous breakdowns ako, folks. Pero I'm just handling myself. Parang instead of nervous breakdowns up, I make it into a manic. There's a term there that you are in the lowest form. Hindi siya normal. Lowest. Kaya pangit din kasi the result for that is I'm not working anymore because I don't like to work. So it's really, I cannot work properly because manic, it's not manic, it's maniac eh. Yung level niya is very low. Yung normal, your brain is normal thinking, smart is above, mine is below. Okay? So that's how it is. Now, they cannot sleep because there are so many dead human spirits will enter in your body. Ito yung proponents ko. And then the other one is talagang disturbo sila. When you look back like that, you can see dead humans, scary humans. So, nervous breakdowns yon. Hindi siya schizophrenia. Iba yung schizophrenia, folks. So, I have a proponent with that. I will explain more about that because I already started with, you heard I have sa satanic schizophrenia. Ang ganda. If you have that sickness, pero ayaw kong explain din. I already explained also that I already explained words, schizophrenia, level 1 of schizophrenia, number 2 is words schizophrenia, and then movie schizophrenia, nag-explain na rin ako dyan, and movie and photography schizophrenia. Hindi ako nag-ano sa photography. So, ano lang ako, I was explaining word schizophrenia, word schizophrenia, and movie is schizophrenia. Okay, so iba ang schizophrenia sa nervous breakdown, especially when you see ghosts and ugly faces. And then you can smell incense, stinky smell of dead humans, lahat ng mga smell ng patay, deads. It's scary. You can see, ito ang pangit sa akin. In my experience, when I see dog that is got hit by hit and run by the buses or jeepneys or trucks, in my eyes, when I see that, maglim siya na tao, na human being. Oh, yan yung nervous breakdown. Folks, hindi siya schizophrenia. Nervous breakdown siya. Sakit yan sa utak. Ang sa akin lang, in my case, then during at night, yes, there are human spirits who like to enter my body. Oh, kaya nanginginig ka na dyan. Ang partner with nervous breakdown is typhoid fever. Magtitifos sila. Tapos, tapos mag-ano man yan sa katawan, yung mananakit as a person with you have nervous breakdown, mananakit ka ng katawan mo. Oh, you hit yourself. Okay? So iba din yung I will also explain later, sinasaniban ka, nasisigaw ka. I-explain ko rin yan next time. But we are focusing here nervous breakdown. You are afraid of something. That if you see this thing, when you have nervous breakdown, you are afraid of this because it will kill you. Oh, it will cost you. You are allergic with this. So I don't like that. Oh, ganyan yung nervous. Instead of, tapos may iba pang nervous breakdown na they are afraid of, phobia of the air. Na may ano lang, the little movement of the curtain, like I have curtain there, in my windows, they are afraid. Okay, and then there's a thing with my experience during nighttime. If spirits, tinatawag ko sila na spirits, mga ghost yan, dead human spirits. If they cannot enter your body, in my body, you scream. Kaya yung mga nervous, when they were screams, in my case, I will scream, no, no, something like that. Then, you will really see zombie. It's like on my door, it's like, oh my god, it's entering now. Then it's like, I'm imagining all the dead spirits will enter my tattoo, in my ears, in my skin, in my dignity, on my pussy, something like that, on my nose. O sabi ko yan, tapos ang guni-guni ko dyan, then I will get mad against God because you are all bastards. You are all bastards. You're saying like that. Then tapos typhoid fever, highest fever plus nervous breakdown. Okay, masakit yan sa utak. Folks, I'm just explaining this in order for other people. Do not judge your relatives. Just take good care of them. Feed themselves good food and milk. Sa akin din, Milo. Kasi yun ang magpapakalma sa akin. That will be calming me down. Okay, now, next is, okay, you can see ghosts, zombies, whatever. And it's subconscious. Meaning to say, whatever movies that you like, yun ang magpapakita sa iyo. Sa akin, tapos nagpipray ako, tapos, basta, may mga spiders. Yung spiders, ang sa akin folks, in my nervous breakdowns, the spiders will reflects to me because there's a kids that saying that, ma'am, ang nag-spider daw, she saw spiders. That's not schizophrenia, that's nervous breakdown. Then the spiders will tell me that the spiders, there's a wave. In my brain, in my nervous breakdown, it will reflects to me as we are tied together. We are engaged. Engaged ako sa spirits ng nervous breakdowns ko. And then, when I see images, yung may nakita ako na nakabitay na used or rags, pants hanging on a tree, nervous ako folks because I was thinking that it was my old American man was hanged in the purgatory. Mga ganyan na yung isip ko. Kaya nakakatakot. Tapos, doon sila sa mga Then, in my case is all about then I'm so nervous also because in my brain as well, if you're having nervous breakdown, if the spirits cannot enter in your body because you are fighting back, they will enter on the body of my companions. So, ang isip ko, nire-rape yung yung niece ko, they are raping my niece. Kaya pangit ko siyang i-share folks, no? Kasi ang pangit, maganda kaya nag-share lang ako, tapos more on sex, tapos they have telepathic messages, the ghost and the spirits have telepathic messages to your brain. Then, you can talk to them. Then, it's a subconscious genes. And then, basically, it's nakausap ko lahat ng mga subconscious gen ng mga tao na gusto mong i-approach dahil sa problema mo. So here's the case with my nervous breakdown. At night or even daytime, I will be talking to them na nag-telepathic pero highest degree na yung ng nervous breakdown. Like, I can talk to them and they will solve to me my problems. Pangit na siya. So, parang dito lang na ako mag-end sa mga kinatatakutan kasi yun ang nervous breakdown. Hindi siya schizophrenia. When you are talking telepathic, that you are talking to the people that really subconsciously, that's the person that you really wanted to resolve your problems or your fear of or your phobia of, that you are it causing you nervous breakdown. They will be talking to you at night. Sa akin at night, they will be trying to talk to me. I will talk to son of my late partner, radio station's woman, something like that. And in my case, what I have done to fight back with my nervous breakdown, I cut down papers, plastics, ginugunting ko siya, money. Tapos at 12 o'clock in the middle of the night, I brush my teeth because I believe that all the ghost is afraid of salt. I have a toothpaste, but I choose salt because in my brain, that's the fighting against the demons or the ghost. Tapos then in my house there are ghosts. Then when I see ants, when I'm looking at the ants, for me, they are going to Calvary or going to purgatory. Ants, magparade sa mga ants, yung black ants. Tapos I will be laughing because yung panguntra ko, I will be laughing because in my subconscious memory, black ants are lucky charm. So I will be laugh. So mag-invade na yung ibang ibang types of depression kasi tatawa ka instead na nervous breakdown ka because you are going to the hell. Instead of doing, hindi, mga kalbari man yung mga purgatory man yung sa akin, yung while watching all the ends, what would be is I will laugh because and then matatapos yung nervous breakdown ko when I laugh because parang subconsciously it will insert or parang mag-antidote. Yun talaga siguro ang tamang term. Tapos, afraid of the sounds of animals, then bad words, bad mouthing, and then this sound of my voice, when I have having my nervous breakdown, I don't like the sound of my voice. It's tingling. Then I was, through online, I was fighting with all the black Americans or black Africans or whatever as long as you're blacks. Because why? I don't like their language. They cause me headaches and nervous breakdowns. That's how worst my sickness is. So your English must be fluent and good when I have nervous breakdown. Because if you have, then I will fight for you. I will argue. Darman. Sorry, dong. Darmans, have you heard about Darman? I am scolding Darman because I don't like the sound. During that time, I got a nervous breakdown attacks and I don't like the soundings. I really say, I don't like all your language. That's the reason why you are killed by all the white men because your language is different. Okay. So, ganyan yung mga nervous breakdown, folks, ha? Nervous breakdowns yan. And the other hand is, some people will kill because when they see the person, it seems that that person is their enemies. Lalo na ako, especially in my case, folks, when I have an attack of my nervous breakdowns, I am thinking, one of my niece will kill me. That's why I'm screaming, blah, 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 this and that. And one of my driver here, I was afraid at night because that driver of mine that is sleeping outside my house is going to kill me. That's how basically the mind of all nervous breakdown people. So, what will be the treatment, ma'am? Ask them. So, usually they will talk about their problems. So, in my case, my problem is that the roots of my nervous breakdowns is money. Nervous breakdown is money and money. I have lots of this. So, mag-nervous breakdown ako. Okay? So, parang yun ang pinagsisihan ko. Tapos, movie installations kasi masakit na yung utak ko. Ganyan na, ganyan na. Okay, so, please subscribe on my channel and you will learn more about different types of mental illnesses in order for all the caretakers and family of the people. They will treat their own. If you guys can see, meaning can relate with my problems, you can treat yourself within your own ways in a silent manners, because at the end of the day, it is a serious mental disorder, and it's really no one can treat you except yourself. If there is a medicine, there is a side effects. Okay, so I will be promoting, probably recommending you visit your psychiatrist in order for you to they will give you an antidepressant. Just tell them, sir, I just have a nervous breakdown, so I will be just asking from you slight antidepressant in order for you to sleep at night, where your brain cannot be the neurotransmitters and the neurons and the senses of your brain will come down. Kasi folks, nag-ano din. Then number 2 is that eat properly. And then, since I'm also promoting that causes your nervous breakdown is your food allergies. So watch your food intake. So ask the doctors what's your food intakes that is against you, that is really when you eat it, it makes you delusions, hallucinates or imagine, see, I will not use the term, they will say ghosts or spirits of any dead human beings who are killed or died. Oh, so and then number 3 is make sure that to have meditates. I think I will advise meditations, meaning to say go to a place where you can rest and no noises. Kaya maganda yung mga meditations retreat homes. Kaso ano din retreat homes is religious Pag religion kasi guys, mag-ano yan, naka-add ups yan Thinking about your sins will cause you more nervous breakdowns. Kaya sabi ko, parang i-cleanse mo lang yung self na no matter what your brain was telling you, just, Lord, I am a sinner's one, so please forgive me. Then rest. Okay, then food. And tell your families and friends that you have a nervous breakdown. Please calm your voice, especially your neighbors. Just tell them calmly, because we nervous breakdown people will have a tendency to get an enemies or find an enemies, and the worst is we can hurt the feelings of others or we can kill. Oh, so para klaro, language, and one of the nervous breakdowns is language. So sinabi ko na, so in my case, when I got nervous breakdown, the language. So ma'am, if anyone will ask you, are you still having nervous breakdowns? No, what retains in me is panic attacks. Talagang takot na ako, folks. So please subscribe on my channel. Okay, so that's all, and good afternoon.